What it do, man? It's your boy Battles. I'm sorry, man. These pictures in the back, this the transgender pictures that he sent to Cassidy. These the pictures that he sent to Cassidy to lure him allegedly in the hotel room. All pictures of his butt facing toward the back. Because if he turned over, his penis pop out. This dude was tranny tricked. Allegedly. He was allegedly tranny tricked. Got there, found out they were men. It was like, oh well, I ain't come all the way here for nothing, might as well. Dog, you got to address this. Why would you think this gonna get swept under the rug and just because you know how to rap? like you like you a superstar or something, like you don't have to say nothing about this. Yeah, you definitely got to say something about this. And this is why I know you're going to get killed. This same transgender is supposed to be showing up at this battle to confront you face to face, mister. Yeah. Well, let's just go into its story to see what it had to say about you.
And I wasn't there at 6:30, so you caught a little attitude or whatever, because I wasn't there on time.
So Cassidy allegedly called an attitude with this man right here. You see this man with that strong face? You see this man with this strong face who looked like he played for the the Boston Celtics, man. Look at this. You thought that was a woman. You thought this man with this strong ass face, you thought that was a woman. Man, please. I guess. What women you be around? What women you be around that that averagely look like this strong? That dude look like he bench pressed like 300 pounds, man. That dude look like that's the one you go get to take care of drama. That's the one I call when I'm in trouble. Like, hey, man, I got static with these clowns, man. Where you at, fam? I'm on my way. He thought that was a girl. Man, please. That's what I be trying to say. These dudes ain't getting tranny tricked. These dudes voluntarily going into this. Only then when they get caught up like, oh, I didn't know. How the hell you don't know this dude strong? That man steroid up. How you don't know that that's a guy? He look like he fresh out the joint. That's Leroy, y'all. We call that. That's Leroy Biggs. That's his name. His name is. I gotta write it down so I won't forget it. Leroy Biggs. So this is. You should have known it was a man when he told you his name was Leroy Biggs. What girl you know name is Leroy Biggs? Man, this dude is crazy. So he got mad at Leroy for not being on time, like he's some type of pimp. Like this dude crazy.
Oh, so he got mad because you weren't there on time. So did you guys ever end up having the threesome?
Well, we're not with his wife.
Oh, so that never ended up happening then.
It was a threesome, but not with the wife.
Oh.
It was a threesome, but not with the wife. We need to know who is it with then? Not the wife.
So who did you have a threesome with Cassidy with?
My girlfriend Tiffany, she's a TS. It was me, her, and Cass.
Wait, Leroy said another transgender. That was the threesome. So it was two men on men, like a hustle game. They playing 21, like 21 with socks in the hotel pan.
And tell me how that went.
So, that day.
But you thought this was a woman. He laughed like, look at Leroy Biggs.
That means I just came that up with his wife. You know, he called an attitude and stuff, so they didn't meet up. So I think 2 days later, I called him. I was just asking what he was doing and stuff like that. So he asked me what I was doing. So I was showing my girlfriend in town and stuff. So he FaceTimed me to see what my girlfriend looked like. So he was like, when both of y'all come through, I asked him where he was at. He was at the Robert Tree Hotel in North New Jersey. So he told us when we get down and just call him, he goes to the room number. So me and my girlfriend came.
They sneaking in a seat. They sneaking in a hotel. There go the other screenshots right there, y'all. So they trying to secretly creep in a hotel. You get there first. That's what we had.
We told him how much we charged, and
Hold on. So he paid you guys for sex.
Yeah.
Okay, so this wasn't a dating thing. This was more of an escorting thing. So you're an escort.
Yes, I am.
Fam. Wait. You paid 2 men, allegedly. You paid 2 men to have sex with you? You paid them. You the player, the hustler, the Mac. You paid 2 men for absent salt sex? Dude, it's crazy. Really? You allegedly paying for transgender sex? Out. Let's see. How much did he pay these dudes allegedly?
Okay. I just want to make sure. So he into transgender escorts.
Yes.
Okay. And do you mind how much is your fee?
Depending on how long they want to hang out for.
How much did you charge Cassidy?
Well, for the threesome, he gave me and my girlfriend $1,000 a piece.
Oh. Okay.
You gave them $1,000 a piece for boy sex? The Mac, allegedly. $1,000 a piece for boy sex. 2 men. What was y'all playing? Rugby? Come on, fam. $1,000 a piece. Wow. You thirsty as hell. Don't you supposed to be from the hood of Philly? You know how far $1,000 could go for a regular fine woman, a real woman? But you did this for 2 men? And he don't got to address this? And he don't have to address this because it's a lie. Here's Leroy Biggs telling that this man paid them $1,000 a piece for group sex. For group sex. 2 men secretly meeting up in a hotel together. But he ain't got to say nothing because he Cassidy. He don't have to address this. He sit back. Man, get up out of here with that track. Let's hear some more of this.
And so, what did that consist of? Did he fuck both of you? Did you fuck him?
So this is what happened.
What's going on?
So basically, me and my girlfriend both, we kissed it, touching each other first, to get him in the, get the mood started.
They allegedly knew how to turn him on. Allegedly. So he was turned on by them kissing on each other to get his mood right. Two men, man, get away from me with get away from me with that trash, man. Real talk. What?
While she was kissing him, I was giving him oral, and then she.
Now, when she say she was kissing him, when Leroy was saying she was kissing him, the friend, keep in mind, it's not a she, it's a he. It's a he. So he was kissing him, allegedly, according to Leroy Biggs, that he was kissing him. So this man, full beard and mustache like mine's, kissing him, allegedly, while the other one giving him oral sex. He really thinking he really think he was on some pimp stuff. He really think he in a after hour set. Like he on some real Mac stuff. Like Big Pimp, Ben G. Ain't that right, Leroy? This dude really think he was on. He thought he had it going on. A man kissing all over him while the other man giving him oral like he on some Mac stuff. Like, I was at the park one day. That's when I saw his face. He looked kind of catty to me. Cassidy took them home. In the hotel they roam. He just a dog, don't blame me. Don't blame me for what he done. Don't get mad at people trying to get mad at me because they put this out here. They put this out here. Why try to get mad at me? Why get mad at me for it? He did. He allegedly did this. They the one. You know how many views is on this thing? Do you know how many views this dude got off this thing? Do you? He got screenshots, pictures, text messages back and forth, phone numbers, penis videos of Cassidy allegedly sending him this stuff. But he don't supposed to say nothing because he Cassidy. And y'all like battle rap. Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with battle rap. This has a lot to do with battle rap. Don't you want to be familiar with the person who entertaining you and who in your circle? Wouldn't you want to know that? If you around a group of all guys who's supposed to be heterosexuals and none of them supposed to be homosexuals, and y'all talking about guy stuff and all this, and you trusting him with guy things, not knowing that he like dudes. Probably like you since he like dudes. That wouldn't bother you? Real talk, that wouldn't bother you? Right. So, if you in school or you at the gym playing a game and y'all hit the showers after the game, you know how people be in the shower together, it wouldn't bother you to know that the guy you in the shower with is actually a homosexual who attracted to dudes? That wouldn't bother you? That wouldn't bother you to know that the guy in your circle actually like dudes? Wouldn't you want to know that? Shouldn't you be kept with that option to choose whether or not you want to be around it or not? Right.
She was giving him oral while he was like sucking on my titties and things like that. He
sucking on your chest.
Sucking
on your chest. Dude said he was kissing on him. Oh man.
Basically, me and my girlfriend both, we kissed and, touching each other first, to get him in the, get the mood started. While she was kissing him, I was giving him oral. And then, you know, she was giving him oral while he was like sucking on my titties and things like that. You know, he, you know, penetrated both of us.
Ooh.
Dude said Cassidy was sucking on his titties. This dog thought he was on Fantasy Island. This dude really thought he was on a love boat. This dude, $1,000 a piece. Like, he peeled that money off like it's nothing. Like, I do this all the time. Man, that's nothing here. You know see how cocky and arrogant he is on these interviews. Man, that's nothing, man. Let's do the thing. $1,000 a piece for two. That dude greedy. That dude didn't say, I want one man, I want two men. I want two men. That's how bad he think. That's how bad he said he was. I want two men. Yeah, good. You might be in trouble. This man taking down two men. In your name, Goods. He trying to see what that mean about.
And how was that when Cassidy penetrated you? How was that?
What you mean how was it? It was wonderful. It was great.
Well,
you know what he was doing.
Because he doesn't cheat on his wife.
Oh! That dude was making love. And love won't hurt anymore. Come aboard. We're expecting you in love. Dog said it was beautiful. It was great. Dude, sexing these men with all his might. This dude really making love to these dudes. Oh, this is great. But he ain't got to explain himself. See, that's the purpose of this whole video. Because y'all really believing he don't have to explain himself or clear his name on these allegations this man saying. He's sucking their titties. He kissing them in the mouth. Cassidy, he paying them $2,000 a piece. He jacking them off while they sucking them off. He ain't got to explain this, really? Is you serious? Battle rap 98% men? You ain't got nothing to say? Really? Oh, come on, man. Y'all dudes that hard up like that? Y'all dudes really that hard up like that? Y'all really worship this like that? That's why you don't want to talk to me. That's why you don't want to talk to me. But I'm going to tell you one reason why this right here is deeper than what y'all think. And I'm going to open you up on it.
Fine. So how did that end up? So technically he cheated on his wife.
Well, technically he did cheat on his wife because his wife wasn't even there. So he was cheating on his wife when he even set up the date for us to come there with her not even being there. And once the kissing and everything started, the cheating was already out the window. So
once the kissing and everything started, all the cheating, all the other stuff was out the window. He kissing these dudes. That's love making. Let's keep it real, fellas, man. Now, I'm a dude. I'm from the streets and everything. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I used to sell a lot of that dope. Now, I done tricked off with women before. I'm keeping it real. When you got money, that's what you do sometimes. No big deal. I done tricked off with women before. I done paid women to get down with them before. But let me tell you something out of every woman I ever paid like that and got down with. We definitely not kissing. That's too intimate. You get what I'm saying? That's too intimate. You get what I'm saying? Definitely condoms involved, but we ain't doing no kissing. If I'm paying you, you already know what this thing is about. You already know what this about. These dudes kissing him on purpose because you know what they doing? They bringing the female out of him. It's sort of like they purposely sunning him because at the end of the day, they men too. You know how like you hear men talking like when they really want to disrespect. You know how rock them be like, suck my thing. Then you know men be in their head like, I'll do that and kiss you in the mouth because you sweet, nigga. That's what they been doing to him. Because in Cassidy's mind, he believing it's females, even though they men. But in their mind, they know he a undercover man because he got to creep in a hotel with them where nobody know what's going on and it's on the down low. So in their mind, they turning him out to be more open. To be more open. So they kissing him all in the mouth and everything with their beards and stuff because they know he ashamed and can't come publicly with this stuff. Allegedly.
I don't know, that first day she was around, he said he didn't cheat and he was just trying to get a threesome with his wife, me, and him. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if she was around when he was texting us that first day, but, you know, when he was just me and my friend, we was smoking, we was drinking, he was relaxing, you know, everything was fun. We had a good time.
Was there any cocaine involved?
He was relaxing, smoking, having a good time. See? And he thinking he really a Mac. He thinking you know how a guy chilling with two females and you know you got it going? That's what he thinking. He thinking he got it going on because he around the homies.
Like, bro, you gotta give it to me real, bitch, because I know you're a real ass bitch. Was he doing coke?
No, he wasn't. He was not.
Now the other dude asking him, was he doing coke? Because he believing, like the dude who interviewing him just asked, was Cass allegedly doing coke? He like, you a real thing. Was he doing coke? Because he can't even believe it to some degree. Like, oh, wow. He had two of y'all. Y'all had a threesome with him, two of y'all. How he make himself seem to be a peer. Was he on dope? Was he doing coke? Because he want to know what's the motive and reason behind this, because a lot of these guys pretend to be street dudes and things like that. So that's what he want to know. Like, man, was he on coke? Was he? And he like, no, yeah, I ain't see him do no coke. Which means now it's just something that he does or been wanting to do. So it ain't drugs.
So y'all just did you do any coke?
No, I don't do drugs, honey.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then y'all had the threesome. Okay, and then what happened? So he gave you the cash, and then what happened?
Well, first they gave us our cash first.
Okay.
Yeah. So he gave us our cash, like I said. So we was, you know, kissing and doing all that thing. The oral was happening, you know. He was, you know, jerking the girl's birds and things like that.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, like he didn't suck it or get penetrated or nothing like that.
But he did touch the penis.
Yeah, he did.
So he just said Cassidy was allegedly jacking them off while they was giving him oral. But he ain't got to explain this. He ain't got to say nothing about this. He ain't got to confront this dude. He ain't got, here's the dude, you say you don't do this. Here's the dude saying you jacking them off, paying them thousands of dollars for sex. But he ain't got to say nothing. And because this is a guy who not as popular as Cassidy, I guess his statement and testimony is false because he's not a rapper or he's not popular. And because he's a transgender, he can't be trusted. But the guy who he telling this about won't even speak up for himself. And you fans would rather speak up for him than him speaking up for his own self. Let me tell you something. If this ever came out on me, none of my people got to speak up for me. I'm going to confront it. I'm going to address it. I'm going to say it. Period. Period. You're not going to put that tag on me if it's not true. If it's not true. But if it is true, you know what I do? The same thing Cassidy doing. Nothing. Because you want it to boil over. So you don't give it no energy. But when it's real, you expose that whole camp. When it's real and you ain't did it, you expose that whole camp. Like, hold on. Hey, don't ever play with me like that. I don't do that. I ain't. But see, he don't want to. Because he know it's going to make the transgender go harder because the transgender know what's real and true. And he don't, and here's another thing. He don't know how much the transgender got. That's another reason why it's sort of like you don't want to irritate the flame. So why just a spark? Leave it alone. Because there's no telling what else is left. And if you know you with him, and you know he got the text message and stuff, you don't know if they had a hidden camera. You don't know if they had hidden audio. So you hoping your silence will let it just die over. And you don't want to irritate it. So if I'm Cassidy, and I actually did do it with this transgender, I do exactly what Cassidy doing. Nothing. Be quiet. I got some crazy enough fans who will fight my battles and argue for me. I ain't really got to do nothing. But if you innocent and you know what he's saying is a lie, you confront him.
So he likes dick.
He likes touching dick, yes.
See, this is what I'm saying. See, I want to go back to that part so you can understand this a little bit. Now watch this.
Okay, so then y'all had the threesome. Okay, and then what happened? So he gave you the cash, and then what happened?
Well, first they gave us our cash first.
Okay.
Yeah. So he gave us our cash, like I said. So we was, kissing and doing all that thing. The oral was happening. He was, jerking the girl's birds and things like that.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, like he didn't suck it or get penetrated or nothing like that.
But he did touch the penis.
Yeah, he did.
So he likes dick.
He likes touching dick, yes.
To a certain extent. Shout out to Cassidy for liking a little dick every now and then.
See, that's what they do. When they got you, they got you. Let me tell you something. When you brothers on the down low with these dudes like this, I guarantee you, it's coming out soon. It's coming out. I don't care. It's going to be a lot of young bucks and Cassidys and rock. It's coming out. Don't think for once that you can creep on the down low with these dudes and it's some secretive stuff that's going to be. No, it's coming out. So if you're involved in that mess, I guarantee you, it's coming out. Make no mistake about it. It's coming out. And that's what that dude just said right there. See how he said that? See what they do? Right. And this is the thing I'm saying, fam. Now here's the deep part about this and why I believe it. When Cassidy had that accident, he so-called had an intervention with God, Jesus Christ. He confessed to be a born-again Christian. He confessed to be a born-again Christian and believer in Jesus Christ. Is that what you see? Is that the way he carried himself? Is that what he portrayed? Is that what he put out there? You doing all his promotion? Do he speak, uplift, honor, acknowledge, say anything about Christ? No, he don't. In fact, he done got worse. And this is what the Bible talk about, the apostate. The apostate. That means falling away, turning away from Christ. Where your demons become 7 times worse than what it was in the beginning. And what Jesus said, that man was worse off now than he was last time. This is exactly what's happening to him. The backsliding, the apostate, the turning away from Christ. And now, look at the results of it. It brought back 7 more demons. See, when you got them sexual demons like that, it leads to this type of stuff. Because now your addiction and obsession can't be fed. So you trying all different type of things because you can't satisfy your addiction. And that's what he's doing with them. And why this thing is so bad. And why I believe it. Because I know the word of God. And that's another reason why he's afraid to talk to me. Because that's what I'm going to address him on. All that battle rap stuff don't mean nothing. Let's talk about Jesus Christ. Who you said you once loved and knew. Let's talk about that. That's what he don't want to know. That's what he don't want y'all talking about. That's what a lot of y'all media don't get. That you can't talk to him about touching him on. Because a lot of y'all disqualified. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to bring all this to the light. I do, though. And he know that. He know that. But my point is, see, sometimes you got to bring it to the open so people can understand it. Now, even after watching these little bits, what I just put on here, let me ask y'all this question. Y'all still don't think this man got any explaining to do? Be real. He ain't got to clear his name on this at all. Is it really that easy and simple? I'll let y'all be the judge of that. It's battle truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours, Cassidy.